I know, you're dying to know what's in the box, aren't you? So am I. I just opened it briefly. Alright, welcome back to the channel, sports fans. So here I was, faced with a dilemma. Oh, I know, you've done read the title. You know what's in the box. But I was faced with a dilemma. And the dilemma was, I'm trying to, been in here a couple months, so I still got a bunch of things I need to do. Don't have a ton of money to do them, so I have to do them as I can. I really wanted a wood stove. I wanted a Jotul 602, $1,000. Man, well, I don't, I can get by without a Jotul. Found a Northwoods wood stove for $400. Then I started pricing the pipe, height, and all the fittings and all that are almost as much as stove. Wow, I'm still back at $700-800. I just need an inexpensive way to heat the cabin until I get some of these other things that are higher on the list done. Right now I'm using a Big Buddy propane, and it works well. Ooh, it's windy. Wind's coming out of the northeast, although the weatherman said it'd be out of the south. So anyway, squirrel. So anyway, I started looking for alternatives. The Big Buddy's nice, but I don't want to have to go, if it gets real cold and I'm having to turn it up on high, it'll go through a 20-pound tank in just about 2 or 3 days. Don't want to do that. So I discovered the Chinese diesel air heaters. And the more I read, I thought, that may be my alternative. I found this one on Amazon. I will leave a link to it down below. This is like $120. They come with most of them come with what they call a 10-liter fuel tank. And from what I understand, unless Google's lying to me, that's about a 2.5-gallon tank. And from what I've read for other people, these things sip fuel. So I think that's good. Now, how am I going to mount it? Where am I going to mount it? I could mount it inside and run the exhaust and fresh air intake outside. But I understand these things have a pump on them. And if you hear them on YouTube stuff, they click, 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 click. That would drive me nuts. Okay, my clock drives me nuts some days when I can hear it. Plus, this thing makes noise as it's running. I really don't want to hear that, because I know I'm a light sleeper. It will wake me up in the middle of the night. So, my plan is to buy a metal toolbox, just a regular toolbox you carry from my Harbor Freight or Walmart, and mount this inside of it. Then run the hot air outlet into the cabin, so everything will be outside. So I know you're dying to know what's in the box, aren't you? So I just opened it briefly, and so let me get you back around and we'll take a look what's in this box. Let's open the box up. Good, sturdy. Now I assume, since these are called Chinese diesel air heaters and they come from China, that this came from China. I looked for a return, and the only thing I can see is someplace in New Jersey, which is probably a distribution center that they ship them out of. Okay, so this is the actual heater itself. It comes packed in about 1/2 inch of foam. That's pretty cool. I'll be able to recycle that for something. So let me see if I can pull this out. Oh, it's not too heavy. Smaller than what I thought it would be. Now you can get these with a thermostat. You can get them with a little twist control knob, on-off switch. I won't, and you will probably want this too, the one with the thermostat. So make sure, because there's some that are more expensive and they don't come with a thermostat. They come with a twist knob. Now I've heard pros and cons. Oh, this also comes with a remote. Looks like a remote. So that'd be nice. I can lay in bed, hit the remote, turn the temperature up or down. I don't see that this is going to sit with the remote. Yeah, on, off. If you can see that, I hope this is picking up. Plus or minus, up or down. So that's pretty cool. Got this little thing. I guess you slide over it to keep it from. Well, I said so. Maybe once you slide it down, you're slid down forever. No, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. The remote. That's pretty slick. Now there are also forums, groups on Facebook about these and how people modify them. Okay. This is the pump. Now the biggest complaint I always hear about these were that they did not come with installation instructions, or the installation instructions were crappy because they were converted from Chinese to English. So, oh, yeah, probably have to be a little bit mechanically inclined, or watch a lot of YouTube videos. Okay, there's this baby doll. I'm going to assume this is the outlet that the hose will attach to blow the warm air. So this is pretty cool. Okay, this cannot see. I don't have my glasses on. This is some kind of pictograph right there. I have to get my glasses on to see that. The hand, oh, apparently you take this off to open the case up. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can do that. At least that's what the little hand looks like it's done right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's the inside of it. Blower, heater, motherboard right here. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Okay. Put this back on. I hope y'all got all that. I don't have to retake this thing. So that's pretty. Now, I know that these, from watching those videos, one of these is exhaust and one of them is air intake. It doesn't say, but we'll figure this out. I don't want to say this is exhaust, but I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. Okay, let me put this back in. Well, I'm not ready to hook it up today. I just want to kind of unbox it and share it with y'all. Because it's like 75 today, and all next week is supposed to be in the 70s. You know, middle of November, you know, when it's really cold, it's in the 70s. Go figure. Okay, that's all of that part. Man, I'm going to enjoy that remote. Laying in bed, just turn the temperature up, turn it down. I don't, okay, like I said, it came very well packaged. Now, this box, let me see what else there. This is a plate. I'm assuming, this does come with instructions. Huh. I'm assuming this is a plate for the exhaust and the intake, because it kind of looks like the exhaust and intake on the bottom. So yeah. And obviously, let's see. Let me just take a glance at these. Installation of air heating system. The air heating system of the heater should not be connected to the air channel of the vehicle, either independent. Oh, okay. It's not as bad as some of them said. So, you know, there's a parts diagram. There's a breakdown of it. You know, where I took it apart. So yeah, there's even, you know, blueprint or something. Specs. Power ZWH, whatever that is. Oh, this must be the different models. I'm assuming so. I think I got the 5000s. Fuel consumption ZNH 0.18-0.48. I have no idea what that is. Will require 12 or 24 volts to run, so you will need a battery. Structural principle. Okay, so yeah, it does come with instructions. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty neat. Looks like some fuel pump installation stuff. So okay, yeah. Fuel tank. Now this is one thing I didn't like when I seen this. They got some with the fuel spout over on the corner, which makes more sense to me if I'm filling from a 5-gallon jug. It is 10 liter. It does have mounting holes here. Put bolt something through there. So, but you know what? There's something in there. I will get over it. Oh, something already in my fuel tank, man. What is it going on? Let's see. I'm trying to get, yeah. This is, looks like mounting bolts. Alright, mounting bolts. Go back in there so I don't lose it. Now let's see what's in this box I dropped. I can see this stripping out really easy, so I could probably make another. Okay, let's see what's in here now. I could make another fuel tank, just any old fuel can. Okay, okay, we got this. I believe this is the fuel pickup, and I believe it might be, I'm not certain, don't quote me, because these are used a lot like for van dwellers, RVs and stuff like that. So this I think would go into your regular tank, or it goes in this tank down there. I'll see. Either one. It is fuel for the fuel. Here's your wiring. Lots of wiring. Good, because I plan, like I say, run it from the outside to the inside. Here is the. This would be your outlet, part that would be in the house or your RV or whatever. Go through the wall or something and sit there, and then you can it's directional. You should be able to point the heat wherever you need it. Muffler, big flat stainless steel looking thing there. Muffler. There's another directional air fuel line. This is a fuel intake assembly, air intake, fresh air intake for the combustion. You got your hose clamps and a bunch of other stuff. I bet you use that for the exhaust as well. T-fitting. Maybe you can run 2. I don't know that I'd put two. If I had a big RV, I probably would, but this is for, I bet, running 2. You probably, and this is your, yeah, this is your, you see it's kind of like the old dryer ducts. This is what the hot air is going to be blowing into your cabin, RV, whatever. And, yep, slip over there, like so. Hot air would come from that. You could have more branched out, but I don't think I will. I think I'll only need one. This is a smaller one, probably for the air intake, and this is for the exhaust. So looks pretty complete to me. Of course, I ain't never put one together, but I don't see a big problem here. Getting everything back in this box, that might be a problem. So yeah, I'm liking it so far. Of course, like I said, you know, everything seems to be here. I bet that goes in this tank. But I've seen where some people with diesel vehicles have hooked it up to their main vehicle tank, and so it could siphon off their main tank. So okay, y'all, that's it. I just want to do unboxing right now. I'm not ready to install it. I am going to install it obviously before it gets cold, so check back for the installation video to see how I install this in the off-grid cabin. I'm hoping this thing works as good as those other ones that they claim. This should be awesome. And let's see, here's the specs on this one, I believe. Let me see. Car parking. This is car parking model. Okay. Diesel fuel. Model XMZ D2. Real voltage is 12 volt or 40 watts. Heating something, can't make that out. Heating power, 5 kilowatts. So, like I said, I pulled that up on Google and I think it was like 17,000 BTU. So, that's our heater. That's what I'm hoping I will be heating the cabin with this winter, and then this will give me time next year to get my Jotul or Northwoods stove installed, because I do want to heat with wood. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for the installation video probably in a week or so, because who knows what's supposed to happen after next week, you know. We're supposed to know what happened tomorrow. So I said, this looks like it came from Distribution Center, New Jersey. I ordered it off Amazon. It took about a week, 5 to 7 days to come in. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Donald, 1 Acre Homesteader. Like and subscribe. Check out the blog.